Hello. Okay, I suck at intros, so let's just get into it. I am going to show you my lipstick collection. Now, I haven't really planned this out. Thing is, I have so many lipsticks, a lot of them. A lot. And I'm pretty sure this needs more than 3 parts. I'm pretty sure maybe like 5 to 6 parts, maybe. Anyway, so this is going to be my first part, but luckily for you all, this is going to be all of my most used favorite lipsticks. If you know me from Instagram, you probably have seen these colors before. And yeah, let's just get into it. Hello, future Tanya here, saying hi again. You can see the swatches. Anyway, I am here to tell you that this video is going to be long. It's probably going to be 20 to 30 minutes. So grab a drink, grab a snack, multiple snacks. I don't judge. I would do that if I were you. And also, I would not be swatching everything because that would just take so long and I would bore you guys to death if I have to describe colors and everything. But if you like anything and if you want more information, please leave a comment down below. I'll figure something out. Maybe I could direct you to my Instagram and swatch it on my stories if you want to. Anyway, so that's it. Let's just get going. Here we go. Ta-da! Ta-da! Hello. So these are I would say my most used, especially the ones here, the 3x3 lipstick holder here. I would place this on top of my dressing table, and then this one would be just at the closest drawer from me. Say most used, recently used. Let's start off with my most used. Okay, so let's start off with the obvious ones. Lisa Eldridge lipsticks. They are fantastic. Probably one of the best lipsticks formulas I've ever tried. I love them all. True velvets, insanely saturated lip colors, luxuriously lucent ones. I love them all. And these are my 4 most used shades. So we have Strawberry Shock, Skyscraper Rose, Wonder Wheel, and Rainbow Spell. My favorite out of these has to be Skyscraper Rose, which is what I'm going to swatch for you. Look at that. That's a beautiful red fuchsia color. Perhaps this will be in my top 10 favorites in this year. So pretty. Another favorite of mine is, wait, where are you? No. Rainbow Spell. I consider these 2 siblings. They are not similar at all. They're like very different sisters. I love these 2. And then we have the Maybelline Superstay Matte Inks. I have 2 shades. This is 380 Enchanta and number 25 in Heroine. Heroine is my favorite. Look at that. Look. Yep. Kind of looks more orangey, but it's not. It's more of a red coral on me with a dash of pink. Very, very brightening on my complexion. I love this. And this formula is really good. If you're looking for a matte liquid lipstick that is transfer proof, it's gonna be life proof, pasta proof, fried chicken proof, you'll love these. Highly recommend them. They are a little bit tacky when you apply them though. But if you can look past that, it's wonderful. And then we have what I would call my favorite lipstick ever. This is Dose of Colors Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Merlot. It's a super saturated red. I love this. Oh my goodness. Red is one of those colors that is always going to be very flattering on me. And this one is just top notch. I love it. It's a very bright, cool toned red. No warmth in it at all, which I love. Very, very brightening as well. Makes your teeth look white. Also very, very long wearing. Just as long wearing as the Maybelline one, but not as transfer proof. I find these more comfortable to wear than the Maybelline ones. And then we have this Bite Beauty lip crayon in the shade Stinger. Also a very stunning coral. This one has more of a white base to it compared to something like Rainbow Spill, which is, yeah, it has some white base to it as well, but not as warm. Quite similar though, but I'd say this one is more of a true coral than Rainbow Spill, which has more pink. Very beautiful formula. Shame that Bite Beauty is, I hear that they're not doing so well. I hope they could, you know, revamp, rebrand or something. Anyway, fantastic formula, very creamy. They claim that this is a matte lip crayon, but I disagree. It has a creamy finish. It applies really, really well on the lips. I have one more left. I'm so bad. I am so sorry. So this is the NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment in the shade Dragon Girl. Honestly, this does not really belong here because I rarely use it. But I think it's because I just don't want to store it in the drawer. Oh, look at how pigmented these are. So I like these. I really like these, but I have to say that they are more on the watery liquid side, which makes them very hard to apply, especially with this kind of lip brush. It's not like a typical doe foot applicator. It's like a pointy end like that. They're so pigmented and so runny. It's just very difficult to maneuver. But yeah, it's a nice color. It's NARS Dragon Girl. I have the original Dragon Girl in here. It's here. We'll come back to that. So yeah, this is my 9 most used shades. So let's move on to the ones that I keep in my nearest drawer. So these ones are the ones that I would use quite often. Let's just get going. Dior lip tints. I love these. They are so good. I have them in Natural Coral and Natural Fuchsia. Gotta show you how they look like. I talk about these all the time. If you're looking for a fancier lip tint, transfer proof mostly, quite hydrating. It has that minty smell, which you might not like, but I do. Love these. Love. One is my favorite out of the two. Look at that. It's a stunning coral. It's not so bright. It's very wearable, at least on me. Love that. Should I just talk about the Lisa Eldridge ones that I have? Let's do that first because they are like staring at me. So I have a total of okay. sorry, I am so sorry. The thing is with these lipsticks is that they have a magnetic closure, so they repel each other, as you can see here. Look at me. Okay, let's start off with one by one. Rose Official, one of my favorite shades. This is I'd say like a My Lips But Better shade on me. Really nice. It has a balmy glossy texture. It's the luxuriously lucent formula. Dance Card, not a favorite unfortunately, but it's a pretty shade and I can appreciate it. Velvet, well, I need to be careful with this one. Velvet Beauty. Look how demented this looks. Anyway, beautiful sophisticated pink shade. Love it. Velvet Petal looks really beautiful, isn't it? But it's a nude on me. I don't really wear this unless I go heavier on the eye makeup. What are you? Velvet Blush, again, look how demented and not well this looks, but this is one of those shades where I like to wear when I want to be taken seriously at work. And Velvet Carnival, my favorite out of the ones that I just mentioned. I'm gonna swatch it side by side with this is Skyscraper Rose and this is Velvet Carnival. Yeah, they look very similar, especially with daylight lighting, but I promise you Velvet Carnival is pinker, more blue, and more magenta than Skyscraper Rose, which looks more red on me. Love them. Okay, speaking of love, this is Dear Dahlia matte lipstick in the shade called Natasha. This is one of my favorite reds. Love this. It's a red with fuchsia undertone, but it's more of a warm fuchsia, not a cool tone fuchsia like Skyscraper Rose. This is warm, very comparable to Rainbow Spell, but more red. Love the formula. This is one of the more drying mattes, but it is so long wearing for a bullet lipstick. Highly recommend this one if you're looking for something like that. Maybelline. This is the Superstay Vinyl Ink in the shade called Wicked. I like this formula. If you're not a fan of the matte finish and you want something a little bit more creamy, glossy, these ones would do the work. They don't transfer and they stay on as well. It has a glossier finish. I'm gonna swatch them side by side here. This is the shade in Wicked, which is a dark glossy red, and this is the one from the Superstay Matte Inks. This is in Heroin. Obviously different kinds of red, but I want to compare the texture to you because this one dries matte and this one would stay vinyl. Next we have one of my favorite tinted lip balms. This is the Dior Lip Glow in the shade Sherry. Sherry looks like a bright, intimidating warm red, but on the lips it just translates to this very sheer pinky red. Very flattering. I love these formulas because I find them very moisturizing and they give like a punch of color, which is very perfect for easier days. Really nice. My favorite coral lipstick. This is Urban Decay Vice Lipstick in Tryst. Look at that. One of my favorites. This is just makes me so happy. This is a red coral shade. Very similar to Natasha from Dear Dahlia Rainbow Spell. And what is this one? I cannot remember. Oh, it's the Bite Beauty one. Yeah, but this one has a more significant red to it and it's more saturated than the Dear Dahlia Natasha one. Absolutely stunning. This is one of my favorite lipstick formulas as well. Shame that Urban Decay is no longer in Thailand. I don't think this is available anymore. Sad, really. Moving on. MAC. I have a lot more MAC lipsticks than I am going to show you here, but these are my most used ones. Let me see if I have everything. Oh yeah, I have everything. So 3 Powder Kiss formulas, 1 Luster Glass formula, 1 Satin formula, and this is the matte formula but in a limited edition. So let's start off with this one because it belongs in the coral family. This is Dramarama from the Black Sherry collection. I got this on sale because I hear that this is a dupe for Lisa Eldridge Rainbow Spell, and they are quite correct. This is the two of them side by side, Rainbow Spell and Dramarama. Very similar, but I think Dramarama is more pink, just slightly more pink. Very similar formula as well. Another limited edition. This is La Di Dahlia in a satin finish. I was looking for a pinky, mauvey, warm shade, and this one is perfect. I don't really use this one though. I got this on sale as well. I think I just got it because of the packaging. Powder Kiss lipsticks. I really like these. If you're a fan of the Korean matte blurry lip looks, you'll love these. Which, let me show you. This is Sexy But Sweet. What a beautiful warm pink. As you can see, the formula isn't as saturated as other shades, but that's how it was meant to be. This is Fall in Love. Again, another beautiful bright fuchsia coral. And then Shocking Revelation, one of my favorite reds. I have to swatch this one. As you can see, it's not as saturated, but it has that blotted, sustained, silicone matte finish, and it's a mood, it's a look. I love these. And then finally we have the Luster Glass formula in the shade called Out of Control. This is what my Barbie pink dreams are made of. Look, it's so freaking stunning. Okay, swatchy. It has that glossy texture to it. You can see how it kind of reflects light. And surprisingly, this one in particular, this stains the lips as well. So if I wear it for, say, 2 hours without messing with it, it's gonna stay on the lips. Then we have these Revlon lipsticks. I have to say that I think Revlons are seriously underrated. Their super lustrous formulas are really nice. If you're looking for a creamy lipstick that is affordable, go for these. Let's start off with Fire and Ice. They're more iconic shades. I mean, come on, this is just gorgeous. It's described as a warm neon red. It's not a red for me. I'd say this is like a neon coral. Let me compare them with something like, I cannot remember what this is now. Oh, this is, okay, this is Urban Decay Tryst, and this is what Fire and Ice looks like. Very similar to Urban Decay Tryst, but a touch more orange. Yeah, pretty, very creamy, pigmented. It's beautiful. Then we have Berry Oud. Berry Oud is this beautiful purple shade. Oh yeah, it's a purple with a dash of pink in there, and it's lilac-y, a little bit smoky. It doesn't look like it's going to be flattering, but it is. Trust me, if you are looking for purple lipstick, this one is the way to go. And then Black Cherry. This is not something I wear that often, but a few days ago I wanted to do a makeup look with this lipstick, so it was in this tray. And Black Cherry. This is a dark, vampy, purplish cherry red. Very stunning as well. And then I have the matte in Strawberry Shock. Oh, Strawberry Suede. Blunder. This is Strawberry Suede. A very good dupe for Lisa Eldridge Strawberry Shock. Okay, let me swatch them side by side for you. So this is Strawberry Suede. It has a matte finish. I have other matte formulas that I enjoy more, but this one it's okay. It's not bad for the price. This is Lisa Eldridge Strawberry Shock. Comparing them side by side. Okay, so scratch that. They're not much of a direct dupe, but Strawberry Shock is more saturated and more red, and Strawberry Suede is straight up coral. They're quite similar, but not that similar. L'Oreal. This is Lincoln Rose. I'm gonna compare it with Revlon Fire and Ice. They are very similar, but Revlon Fire and Ice has a more of a creamy finish. This one's a matte finish, but they are very similar. I love this shade. Bobbi Brown Crush Lip Colors. I really like this formula. If you're looking for a sheer, buildable, moisturizing lipstick, like a barely there kind of color, you would love this formula if you can take the scent. Yeah, it smells like crayons. Shade Code Babe. I received this as a gift. It's a very beautiful wearable sheer red, sheer pinky red. I'd say it's a very wearable shade. If you don't know what to wear, this one would be one of those shades that would always look flattering on you. And then Blondie Pink. I don't wear nudes. I don't wear a lot of nude lipsticks because they wash me out, and this one washes me out. But this is probably a good MLBB shade. Speaking of nudes, this is a Thai brand called Maria Natural Beauty. I worked with them before, and I wanted to buy something from them. And this is their vegan tinted lip treatment in retro nude. swatchy. This is a perfect pinky nude on me. I really like this. I can use this on the eyes, lips, and cheeks as well. Very moisturizing, nourishing, pigmented as well. It's fabulous. It's only 300 baht. Go for it. Love them. Okay, we're almost there. Goodness. If you guys are still here, thank you so much. You rock. Okay, NARS Dragon Girl, one of my favorite red shades. I have a love and hate relationship with this one in general. I don't like the formula. I feel like they are much better formulas in other lipsticks. But the color, I mean, look at this color. This is a beautiful, mind-blowingly beautiful pinky red. It has a lot of blueness to it that just makes my complexion pop. I was gonna swear. Really love this color. Not so much for the formula, but the color, excellent. And then we have, this is the Pat McGrath mini lipstick in the shade Obsessed. I was wearing this for work one day for a beautiful orange matte with insanely pigmented matte formula. Look no further than these. I think she makes one of the best matte lipsticks in the market. What else do we have? Two more off. Oh, I almost swear again, thank God. Gucci sheer lipstick in 3 Wise Girls. This is a very beautiful sheer lipstick. Let me show you. It's very gorgeous. The formula is very comparable to the Lisa Eldridge Luxurious Illusions, but these ones are actually more moisturizing. The packaging is just vintage gorgeous as well. The only thing that I don't like about these, besides the price, is that it has a powdery scent to them. Let me sniff it. Yeah, it smells like Gucci Bloom. I mean, I like Gucci Bloom on body, but I hate lipsticks with that scent. And then finally we have ColourPop Blur Luxe lipstick in the shade Crying. This is a gift again. It has a very similar formula to the MAC Powder Kiss. If you like blotted matte finish, you'll love this one. And this shade in particular, it's a pinky mauve. That's all. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. This is my first video that I'm going to upload on YouTube, I think, besides the shorts. Anyway, I thank you so much for being here, and stay tuned for part 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe 6. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye bye.